recording and we'll be going on air shortly. So everybody stand by. KLK 102.5 FM. We are back for a special part 3 of our community conversation segment today. And joining us in the studio now, we have members of RESPECT, which stands for Rights in Education for Students and Parents Incorporated. And they are having a back to school event tomorrow as well. Before I go into the details of the event, let me bring in our guests. We have Miss Marilyn Newsom, Miss Yvonne Gatlin, and our very own Brother Cobbs from Victory Praise Gospel and All Gospel Wednesday. So, RESP Incorporated welcomes you to our annual open house community event, and that is tomorrow, August 10th from 11 o'clock a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. at the E. Boone Watson Community Center that is located 1005 Logan Avenue in Jonesboro. There's going to be a back-to-school question and answer panel, free school supplies, free giveaways for parents, free food, of course, while it lasts, and there will be a meet and greet with the members of RESPECT. You'll be able to ask questions about bridging the gap to having a better school year, thoughts on school administrators, teachers, resource officers, counselors, and community leaders. And, of course, you can find them on Facebook, Rights in Education for Students and Parents Incorporated. So definitely looks like it's going to be a lot of good things going on. So we'll start with Ms. Newsom. I believe you are one of the founders and organizers of this organization. So just kind of tell a little bit about the organization and about how this event came together.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I'm not one of the founders. I am one of the ones that try to restructure and bring back respect. We started this in 2017, myself, Mallory Hill, and my daughter, Javon Newsom. We felt like there was a need for respect to continue in the community, just to do what we state our purpose is, and that is to make sure that the parents and students are educated on their constitutional rights and the opportunities that they have in the Jonesboro community. We've been around since about 1993. It was originally formed by Miss Robbie Lyles. Other founders were Miss Carolyn Shepard and Miss Janice Hyatt. So this was an organization that they felt like was very much needed to recognize our students, to bring African American professionals as teachers and administrators to the Jonesboro school system. So we're just trying to continue that legacy now. Now on tomorrow, it's just pretty much an open house community event. And we just coincide with the other organizations in town with the back to school. So we will have some of the items that Mr. Kale has said that we're going to provide on tomorrow's activities. But mostly it's about coming out, meeting our administrators, some of our community leaders, the teachers, and RESPECT, so that we could try to bridge the gap with the resources that's available to our students in the Jonesboro school districts. And I would like to say we do cover Westside School, Valley View School, Nettleton, and the Jonesboro School in this community.
Okay, and I'm going to move on to our other guests. So Yvonne, kind of in your words, explain your role with the organization and also with this event.
Okay, my role is, well, I'm actually new to the RESPECT group, and I was actually introduced to it by Miss Newsom here. I was actually excited because I like doing community work. If you really don't like working in the community, I have to say this is not for you. But you have to have boots on the ground to be able to go out, represent, and we're hoping to make it grow into actually something that is very good for the community, which I see as being a substitute teacher part-time is very needed, because there's a lot going on in the school systems that most parents and students and teachers, where we do need to bridge the gap to make it even a better school year for everyone. So, and this event to me is, I've been the one going out trying to help get donations and everything so we can get what we need to actually have the open house. So, but to me, I think this is actually like a gift to me. And the reason why I say it's a gift to me, because I grew up doing things in the community, and to actually find this group, it to me actually made me more humble, because being out here and seeing what they stand for, I see how our community actually needs to work together. Because if we don't take care of our own community, who will? So that's the main question that I ask everybody. If you're not going to do the work to actually come and do the things that is required, who's going to do it for us?
Absolutely. All right, so Brother Cobbs, I want to know, how did you get involved?
I was around when Respect started back in
93.
I
Mm-hmm.
was around. I participated in some things, but by me being a businessman, I got busy on my own job. And so, but I wish Respect was around when my son, he was at Nettleton, and they didn't recover Nettleton at that time. And my son graduated from Nettleton High School, but they had 5 valedictorians. His grade point was 1/10 higher than the others, but it was 5 of them. Then when I contact Ms. Hyde, they were saying we didn't cover that area, but they wish they had, but now they do cover that area. Mm-hmm. And so I help with, I'm the vice president, and I help them get things together, try to get more people to join, and just to get us all together so we can get this thing off the ground and have a big representation in the city of Jonesboro.
And of course, you mentioned that part of your duties are to help get people into organizations. So how can people join the organization? And once they join, what can they expect from the organization? And anyone can answer that.
Okay. We are always looking for membership, board members, volunteers. We meet on the second Thursday of each month at 6 p.m. at the Eben Watson Center. It's open to the public. If you're interested or you need to contact us for an issue that you're having, you can always go to our Facebook page, or you can come to one of our meetings and just sit down and talk to us and find out what we're about. We'll be happy to explain that to you. We do have a membership drive going on always. Our treasurer is Miss Rosie Winston, and she's also our membership organization person, so you can contact her. All this information is listed on our Facebook page and at our email address, which is respect870@gmail.com.
Okay, and the title of the organization is Rights and Education for Students and Parents Incorporated. So let's talk a little bit about the advocacy that the organization does on behalf of the students and the parents.
Okay.
So who wants to tackle it?
She's been here longer.
Well, what we try to do, as we've stated, is try to be a support for the students in the Jonesboro Community Schools, and to be an advocate for them. We're here to motivate parents to get involved with their children's education. We have few things that we're doing as far as mentorship, And then for the students, we have speakers that come out, not only talk to students, but talk to us about what's going on in the school system. We try to encourage parents to know that even though you might be a single parent or maybe two parent, that there's always support. You're not alone in whatever you're going through. I promise you, somebody probably has already gone through what you're going through, and we're here to help them to know the school policies, to follow the school policies, and to understand them, and to know that you have an advocate, a support team behind you should you fall into something that you don't understand or an issue with the school system. We attend the school board meetings for each school district. So we're trying to bridge the gap and come together with them to let them know we're there to volunteer and we're there to help should they have any issues with any students or parents in the school district.
And I think that's definitely something that is needed because you do have parents that just may not know what is going on or may not even know how to advocate for their child. And of course, having this organization, and you all actually mentioned it in your flyer, to bridge the gap, to be the intermediary for their child for whenever they are dealing with something in the district. They are hosting a back to school event tomorrow from 11 o'clock a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. It's going to be at the E. Boone Watson Community Center, 1005 Logan Avenue in Jonesboro. It is the annual open house community event. It's going to be a back to school question and answer panel. So if you have questions about the organization or about anything related to school, they'll be able to answer those questions. Of course, free school supplies. And of course, definitely want to make sure that you get in on that. Of course, while they last, free food also while it lasts. Giveaways for parents. And I'm going to tell you, Respect, they have the nicest giveaways. In fact, I actually won one of the most recent giveaways. Got me a nice little cooler full of goodies in it. So that alone just makes it worth it. And of course, there's going to be a meet and greet. You can meet the members of Respect, get more information on how you can become a member as well. And of course, you can reach out to them at 870-316-1640. Again, that phone number is 870-316-1640. You can find them on Facebook, Rights and Education for Students and Parents Incorporated. Their email is respinc870@gmail.com. respinc870@gmail.com. Ms. Newsom, I see you was pointing to Yvonne. Did you have something?
Well, basically, one of the surprise things is we can reveal one of them right now. We are giving away earbuds as well, because I know in the school systems a lot of times the earbuds are torn or they always need some. So that is one of the bigger things that we're going to be giving out to try to help the kids as well as the parent, because those earbuds can be very pricey. So we will have free earbuds while they last as well.
Okay. And were there any sponsors for this event? Anyone who helped make this possible that we need to thank and shout out?
Yeah. So far, we would like to thank El Acapulco. We would like to give a huge thanks to Texas Roadhouse, and also to Sam's, Walmart, and
Target.
Divas Nail Salon. And also, there's one more, Fancy Nails.
Cool Cuts.
And
Cuts.
Cool Cuts. Most definitely Cool Cuts. And the members of Respect for working hard to try to get this together.
Okay.
We will have a voter registration drive going on as well. We will have some giveaways for our teachers. We also have some door prizes for some of the parents. Some what you call Walmart gift cards. So that were donated by CMN Concepts. So we have a lot going on. We know there are other things that are going on in the community, and we don't want to clash with anyone. But if you have time, please come by. At 11 o'clock, we're going to get started promptly. We have some of the administrators, school teachers. Miss Shalyn Raleigh Tate will be there. Mr. Benjamin Murphy will be there. Reggie Murphy, I'm sorry. And we have some wipes that we're going to be giving out that was donated by Mr. Johnson. I think it was, I can't remember his first name, but we got lots of them. So come by and get you some wipes. So it's just a lot of other things that we're going to be doing, and just a fellowship. We'll have some food, hot dogs and chips, and probably some other things that we'll be having to give out as well. So if you have a chance, just drop by. We don't want to take away from any organization that's doing something tomorrow, but this is our open house. And if you want to find out more about what Respect is and to join Respect, come to the open house, and you'll be able to get some more information about us.
All right, I'm going to go back to Brother Cox for a second. Talk a little bit about the speakers that are going to be at the event.
Okay, I don't have the list right in front of me, but we're supposed to have quite a few community people, teachers, counselors, and some more people from the education department, so that the kids and the parents can learn more about their rights in education.
We do have some Officer Reanisha Thomas will be there. She's from the police department. We have some
A principal.
right, and some of the representatives that are running for office here. We need to really get behind some of our people that are running for office, because they're going to help us to affect change for our children and for people in the Jonesboro community. So we have some Jonesboro people that are coming out that want to represent us in the state and local offices.
We have a Facebook shout out to CJ and Tangi Jones. Says, good thing y'all are doing for the community. I see you, Yvonne. All righty. All right, so as we get ready to wind down in our final 3 minutes, is there anything else about the event tomorrow or about Respect that you want to let the community know about?
The only thing that I want to just say is we're trying to bridge the gap and to help our students rise to success. There are a lot of changes in the school system. There are a lot of things that are taking place that's going to affect our future. And we want to make sure that we prepare our students to be the success they need to be, because they are our future. Not only someone's talking about them being the workforce, but we want them, if they're going to be the workforce, to be the leaders in the workforce. Thank you.
All right, Yvonne or Brother Cobbs, any final comments?
Well, I would like to say, just to the parents and the teachers, a lot of times we don't understand how important it is that we show up for each other and work together, because sometimes we fight against each other as parents by, oh, well, my child is not this, my child is not that. But it would be a lot easier if sometimes we would learn to just listen on both ends, whether it be the teacher or whether it be the student. And that's what we're trying to actually bridge the gap between the parents and the students to make things easier. Because as a mother, father, or whatever, I understand life itself can take a toll on us by working so hard, but we also got to take just a few minutes extra and show up for our children.
All right, Brother Cobbs, I'll give you the last word.
Well, the last word is we are not on either one side. We're the mediator, so that both parents and the school system can get an understanding of what's going on with the child. Everybody know their kids, so don't just say my kid. No, they didn't. But we're the mediator to bridge the gap between the students and the school.
All right, and we thank you all so much for joining us today. It's going down tomorrow, August 10th, 11 o'clock a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. at the E. Boone Watson Center, 1005 Logan Avenue here in Jonesboro. Back to school Q&A panel, free school supplies, free giveaways for parents, free food while food and supplies last. You'll get to meet and greet with the members of RESP. Come ask questions about bridging the gap, having a better school year, thoughts on school administrators, teachers, resource officers, counselors, and community members. And of course, if you need more information, that is available on Facebook, Rights and Education for Students and Parents Incorporated, or via phone 870-316-1640, or email respinc870@gmail.com. All right, that's going to do it for Community Conversations. You guys have a great and blessed day. This is KLK on 2.5 FM.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. I have a problem with my hearing, and ooh,